I'm on my own today. I'm not on my own today. Susie's behind the camera. Say hello, Susie.
Hello.
Steve's not very well. He's got a raging sore throat and could be flu. Who knows? If it's man flu, he'd be sick for weeks. If it's anything like I was. Anyway, cup of tea. That would have been for Steve, but Steve's not here, so I'm drinking out of my old cat mug. So what we're going to do today is that I'm still waiting on parts for the Gilera. Point at Gilera, Susie. Been a bit of problems with that, but hopefully we're going to get that sorted in the next few days. When Steve was here last time, we started it up and the petrol taps didn't leak, which was amazing because the time before they absolutely spewed petrol out. Well, they didn't spew petrol out. They drip, 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 constant drip. Yeah. Anyway, Steve disappeared off. I came to mess around with the Gilera, tidy one or two things up. I tried the lights and they didn't work, so I've had a little poke around this morning, got them sorted, and what I'm going to do is, believe it or not, I started it up and the taps leak again. So I'm definitely going to buy a couple of new taps. I've cleaned the horn up, which was looking a bit manky. So yeah, I'll start this up, show you that the lights all work and everything, and then it can be parked up. The next job after this one is that one. Now, it's not, can't say it's my favourite bike in the world, but what it does do is it lives on the back of the motorhome, and when we go away on our holidays, it's lives on the back of the motorhome. So it needs an MOT because it's been off the road, it's been sawn for a long time. So we'll get that, do a pre-MOT check. I'll whip that down to RWH Motorcycles in Lincoln, get that MOT'd, and then we'll get back and hopefully it passes the MOT and we can take it to Scotland. Yippee! Right, so we'll start this up, see what it goes.
Oh, better move. Yeah.
Happy Christmas. I'll put him on there, look, Sue.
Yeah.
He's just had his batteries changed.
Yeah, just been fed.
Yeah, a few volts. Right, yeah. Petrol on. Drip, 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 drip. Give it a little tickle. Bit of a choke. Funny kickstart. Oh. Working again.
Back on it.
That brake works. Ah. It was me all along. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, headlight works, dip and main, happy days. Light on the back works, brake light works, well, something like that. It's gone off again, look. I think it's this black light switch.
Yeah.
Wants adjusting. Yeah, it wants adjusting. So it's that bright light switch that's the problem.
Okay.
So I'll have a little play around with that at some point, and we'll I don't know what, yeah, it wants to be, it's too far. Yeah, it wants to be, it's pressing it in, look. When you look at this, that should sort of stop there, and it is pressing it in. You see? Just there. It pushes it in. It really could do with stopping like that. Anyway, I'll have to have a look at that and maybe readjust that, whether I get enough adjustment on it to move it that way, or I'll work on a stop somewhere. Put something underneath there, like that.
We'll make something.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
At least you know.
Yep, that's all the problem is. Right, job done with that. Right, got our little Innova on the bench. I'll check the tyre pressures first, and then we'll do a quick check round, make sure everything's all right. Oh, looks like we need to adjust the chain, it's a bit loose, so we'll do that as well. I know the brake pads are alright, I know the tyres are alright, because we had new brake pads and tyres on last year, or it might have been the year before, but I think we've only done about a couple of 100 miles on it, so it's no big deal. Right. Find a spanner, so be a good idea, wouldn't it? I'm not sure it's that one. Oh, you silly.
Well, you never get the right one first time.
Yeah, of course I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I only mess about and say that I don't get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Don't need much.
So you're adjusting the chain now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a bit loose.
Yeah.
Maybe a tad more.
So how do you know when it's enough?
Well, you put your finger in the hole.
Yeah.
In there, look.
So,
And it says 35 mil, and you kind of guess that that's.
oh, I see.
Well, 35 mils, look, is that much.
Right.
So that's what you're looking at from there and there.
Yeah. And that's what you're doing.
Yeah, that's something like maybe a tad more, but you're better off a little loose than a little tight, because if it's too tight it usually wrecks the wheel bearings.
Okay.
So we don't want that. I think that's definitely the wrong one. And on here, look, you see there's these markers, look, 1, 2, 3, and what you do is you line that up with that edge there, so they're both this side and the same that side, so you know the wheel's square.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to put a piece of tape over there. There's normally a bung on there,
rubber bung.
rubber bung, but it fell off and went away a long time ago. We'll give that a I think in here I've got some, oh I don't know, have I? Where are you? Some chain lube. I'll do. I'll give that a squirt of that. So that's a good job done. I'll get a bit of tape to cover that over. Stop the wet getting in. It's not a well looked after motorbike. It lives most of its life outside or on the back of the motorhome. So that's why all the wheels are rusty and it's just manky, isn't it?
Well, yeah, well, it's just for us to get from A to B.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, when it's on the back of the motorhome, all the muck and rain comes up from behind the motorhome and drowns it anyway.
Yeah.
Right, tyres. You still can't get any. You can't buy these now before Christmas, but you can maybe order them for next year.
Just hold it still.
There you go.
That's better.
There you
I'm
are.
wobbling about.
Right, tyre pressures. What should the tyre pressures be, Susie? 30 in the front, 29 in 30 in the front, 32 in the rear. 29 in the front, 30 rear. Something like that. 23. 29 in front. That's what I'm going for. I don't know whether that's right or wrong, I don't care.
Well, as long as it holds us up, it's alright.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't damage the tyre.
No.
It's not dependent on how much Christmas dinner you have then.
No. $25, 31 in the rear. I'm going to, if I can remember what I'm doing. What am I doing? Do you know what I'm doing?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's all right.
Get it ready for its MOT, that's all I know.
Yeah, well that ain't right. I want a bigger spanner than that. 90. I don't know what I'm doing. 22, bleeding hell. Oh, 22, 22, 22, 22, there we go. I remember the last time we rode this, it was ooh. I say, always get your spanners ready before you start work. Yeah.
You were saying last time we rode it?
I think the last time we rode this, it was very stiff on the back end, and it was just a bit too tight last time. But if I take a bit of spring off it, it'll make it a little bit softer. Right, so I've readjusted the springs on both sides, so hopefully it'll take be less harsh. That brake's stiff as a...
Is that because it hasn't been used much?
Yeah, that's it. So we'll give it a bit of spray. Right, that's the brake sorted out. Don't feel like we've got any loose spokes, so that's all right. Check the front. That's okay. That's okay. Yep, that's good. Right. A bit of a squirt there. It's got its looking manky. Right, we'll come down. Get that. Bit of spray on that. Come down and we'll check the lights. Oh, that's something we need to sort out. It's a little GoPro.
Yes.
Not GoPro, is sat nav.
Yeah.
So we don't get lost. Light on the back, okay?
Yeah.
Brake light?
Yeah.
Brake light?
Yeah.
That's fine. Side lights on, yeah. Indicators.
Yeah. Yeah.
Horn works. Right. What I'll do is I will take it off the bench, take it down to RWH Motorcycles, try and get it through its MOT, and we're back in a minute.
Yep.
Howdy folks, just got back from seeing Bruce and Carl, and hurrah, it's passed its MOT, so that's good news. Here's a good one for you. You see, just been Carl's done an MOT for me. We just checked the vehicle mileage from last year to this year, or its last MOT to this year, and we did the staggering amount of, was it
130 miles.
130 miles. We should really be ashamed of ourselves. But as I say, it sits on the back of the motorhome most of the time. This year I had my neck done, which I wasn't allowed to ride a motorbike for 6 months, and I didn't really feel like riding one before, so that's the reason why. So we're now all sorted for our winter trip to Scotland, so we'll call it quits on this video. I've still got some more work to do on the Gilera, but I'm waiting on bits, so hopefully the next time we can get that done. I want to say thank you for everybody throughout this last year. We started this channel in, I think it was April, somewhere around then, and we had no idea. We just did it for a bit of a laugh, me and Steve, while we were messing about with motorbikes. We never expected it to grow as well as it has done, so thank you all the people that's watched, all the people that subscribed and commented, which we do appreciate. Hopefully we're going to get a few more videos out next year, and also me and Susie, so we get the DST, which is Dave, Sue, Townsend, which we are. We have another channel which is DST Out and About, so if you're bored over Christmas and you want to watch something else, you can always go and watch me and Susie messing around when we're out and about in the motorhome or wherever we are. So there's another thing. So from me, from Susie, from Steve and from Neil, happy Christmas, New Year.
Happy Christmas, everybody.
Bye bye, see you soon.
Bye bye.
Don't drink too much, and if you've got plenty of booze left after Christmas, we don't mind if you send it to us. Bye.
Happy 2024.
Bye bye.